Good day, strategy gamers, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play series of Star Wars Rebellion, Episode 9. It's been a lot of fun going through this so far. A quick note for everyone before we get too into it. We have adjusted the schedule on the channel of content. So we're doing Thursday, Friday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday releases of content. Where we'll cycle through each of our currently active playlists, and this is so that way I have some time to research some new games to bring you after we come to a conclusion of some of the Gary Grigsby series that we're doing right now, and the Star Wars series of Star Wars Rebellion. So we're getting some more content in the pipeline, so we're doing 3 new releases each week on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and the Star Wars Rebellion series will be releasing on Fridays every week. So that's the new cadence for the episodes coming out. Let's get right back into it. We've successfully taken over the Seswena sector. We have a uprising to subdue in Balmara. We're building up our industry here in the Atravis sector with a large shipyard now being built at Generis, and a very large construction facility here at Tremis. And already we see we have a recon mission report. And what happened here? So it looks like something's happening on Halloween. Okay, so they're trying to bombard Halloween. It doesn't look like it's going so great for them. Let's see if we can find Halloween real quick. Nope, not there. Here we go. Here's Halloween. Yes, it's just the one Carillion Corvette. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a shield, so with enough time, they probably could actually bombard or invade the planet. So it's something for us to be cognizant of. With the blockade going on right now, we're not going to be able to get a shield module to the system. We do have this Victory class Star Destroyer, though, which I think I'm going to use and send to Halloween to chase away the Carillion Corvette. So we're going to send that to Halloween. Looking back at Coruscant, we've actually really built up our army here, so I'm happy about that. We still have the 3 shield generators, plenty of ties, so things are actually looking pretty secure now on Coruscant.
There is a message from the Emperor.
Let's see, another reconnaissance, and the Emperor looks like arrived at Oversky. They continue to bombard Halloween. Alright, so we have the Emperor at Oversky, and if you recall, he was able to successfully escape from Burkchest in the previous episode. And I've been thinking long and hard about where I want the Emperor to go. And I think what I'm going to do is send the Emperor to Palin High.
As you wish.
And that will kind of be his base of operations. We've got 3 shields, plenty of TIE fighters, decent sized army. We're starting to build up a bit of a shipyard at Palin High. So this is going to kind of be our fortress system within the Fakir sector. We also have lots of agents that are trying to do espionage work, like inciting an uprising. So I think it's a pretty good sector for him to stay in. And then this way, if they do manage to take Coruscant, they do not get the Emperor, Vader, and Coruscant and win in one battle. Right, by keeping them separated, it kind of helps us in that sense. Let's do a quick check to see where we might have idle construction yards or personnel and those types of things. It's good to do this semi-regularly, so that way you don't forget about a system. Okay, so we do have idle shipyards out here on Taulus. Oh, okay, and we actually have quite a bit there on Taulus. So let's... Well, we haven't been building any TIE fighters, it looks like, so let's build some TIE fighters. Actually, I'm going to do TIE interceptors now that we've unlocked those. So we're going to do 10 TIE interceptors. Go back to a medium pace. Alright, fleet arrived at Coruscant. Insight mission has not produced results. We're going to continue though. Shipyard idle on Yaga Minor and on Balmara, so we can check out both of those. They continue to bombard Halloween. So let's first go here to Yaga Minor. we've built this Victory class Star Destroyer, which we're immediately going to send to Coruscant to help reinforce that fleet. And I think we're going to... I'm thinking here. We've already got some Lancer frigates in the works. So I think we might do another Victory class Star Destroyer. Well, maybe we just jump straight to an Imperial class Star Destroyer. It just takes so much longer. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. It's going to take a while, but I think it'll be worth it. The system's pretty secure with an army and a shield generator there, so that's good. And we're going to merge together Fleet 15 here. We can actually just rename this to Home Defense, I think. There we go. Oh, we got another Lancer frigate there that can be added. So I mean, that's a sizable fleet now that we have available to us, and we're going to add a TIE fighter to it. There we go. So things are looking good there. Oh, okay. Assault on Balmara.
It appears that the Alliance is blockading one of the
So,
Empire's planets.
Yeah, I'm glad we're getting that Victory class Star Destroyer over to Coruscant, because we're going to need that pretty soon here. Okay, so they've invaded. We're going to want to kick these guys out as soon as we can. Let's look at what they have. A lot of transports, 2 Corellian corvettes, 3, 4, 5 Corellian corvettes, and a Nebulon B frigate. This is the issue. They have 17 fighter squadrons. That is the primary issue that we have, because right now we only have 2 Lancer frigates, which might not be enough to deal with that many fighters. Getting this Victory class Star Destroyer in is certainly going to help, as will that Lancer frigate, but we don't have them quite yet. Yeah, and this is going to take some time. Okay. So we might have to let them take Balmara for a couple of weeks here. We stopped a reconnaissance mission. Paris continues to do good work. Oh, we got war droid regiments now. That's good. War droids are very effective for assaulting planets that have defending armies. Alright, so the Emperor has arrived at Palin High. Orbital bombardment of Halloween continues. We should have pretty soon that Star Destroyer arriving. Let's see. 385, yeah. So tomorrow it gets there. We'll go and get to... Okay, there we go. Just gonna auto-resolve. We were victorious. We weren't able to catch them, though. We got some information about Bathui.
There is a message from an Imperial fleet.
Star Destroyer arrives at Coruscant. And a whole bunch of mission updates.
One of our agents is reporting in.
But now that we've done that, I'm actually just going to send the Star Destroyer right back to Palin High.
There is a message from one of your field personnel.
And now we really need to make sure we get, as soon as we have the construction yards available. Yeah, so when this guy finishes, these construction yards, I'm probably going to send a shield generator to Halloween, I think. I don't know that we have any more construction yards available. Doesn't look like we do. Ando. Let's take 3 army regiments to Palin High now that the Emperor is there. Want to reinforce that a little more. Okay, yeah, and we have lots that can be brought over here. Let's do these 6. Move them to Palin High too. So that's pretty good stuff. When we look back here at Coruscant, we can now merge those 2. So I mean, that really does help. We can actually put even 2 more TIE fighters here now in the fleet. which is good. So now we have 9 TIE fighter squadrons, 2 Lancer frigates. So yeah, I just don't. I worry so much about them having the 17 X-wing squadrons. That just feels like so many. So our TIEs are outnumbered 2-1. Yes, we have the Lancer frigates, but I don't know if it makes up for those numbers. The Nebulon B and the Carillion corvettes, I'm not worried about at all. Not in the slightest. I think I might go attack. Yeah, I'm gonna go attack Balmara. We're gonna play a little aggressive here with that. Because what I don't want to give them a base that they can operate out of and quickly attack Coruscant. If they attack Coruscant, I want them to have to travel from another sector and really commit to it. So let's go and try to kick them out. This is going to be really interesting. Oh, okay, so their fleet had already left. So we're going to real quick do planetary bombardment and get the heck out of there. And we destroyed all of their regiments, and we didn't bring any troops with us because I'm a moron. Gosh darn it. Okay, so we're going to real quick send just 1 Imperial Army regiment. We'll have them deploy to Balmara once they arrive. That was another mistake on my part. I've had quite a few in this series on this so far. There's been lots of learning opportunity for you guys while watching me. Tramis, we keep adding to it. Units arrive at Palin High. Those would be the army regiments. We were successful at Balmara. So now we just need to wait for our army units to get there. Okay, so we got information of Burchest. So we'll take a look at that system in a moment. We've researched the Star Galleon. Okay. So they're building infiltrators for Burchest. But I want to keep doing the Insight Uprising, I think. Fleet arrives at Carrick. Where's Carrick? Is that over here? It is. That's kind of a nice system. Let's take that system. Have you go there. And then we're going to move the transport back to Coruscant. Fleet arrives at Palin High. Okay, so on Belfron, we were unsuccessful, and I think that's, yeah, it's the Dalamar sector. Let's see if we learned anything about what's there. Okay, so this is where their fleet went to. And this is the concern, is they're building up that fleet pretty quickly, right? So they've got this Nebulon B frigate that's reinforcing it and a bulk cruiser. So now they're starting to even the odds a little bit more. So we need to get this fleet back to Coruscant as soon as we can. Right, the units have arrived. So now we can do our assault. We're successful. We take the system. There we go. And now we're going to go back to Coruscant. We might play that cat and mouse game once again, but that's fine, because as long as they're not attacking Coruscant, that's the key, right? Thrall has an idle shipyard. Let's build TIE interceptors. Do 10 of you. There we go. Assuming, yes, we've got quite a few. That's good. That's good. We have it bagged. Lancer frigate. Okay. And Ralatur. I think that's what we were just looking at. No? No, it's not. It's a different system. It's Ralatur. Ah, here it is. It's in the Fakir system. So we're going to send that Lancer frigate to Palin High, right? Because that's where our forces kind of are. And you know what? here's what I'm going to do now that I have the ability to do this. We're going to, we're just going to go invade Bucharest instead of trying to do an uprising. Because I think that's an option for us here. Okay, so the fleet arrived back at Coruscant. Training updates, that's good.
There is a message from an Imperial fleet indicating it has reached its destination.
Ooh, made a mistake. I should have waited for the Lancer frigates. We're going to retreat.
Agents is reporting in.
Okay, good. We didn't lose anything. That was my mistake. We needed to wait for the Lancer frigate. So I'm assuming they're going to Obersky. Yeah, they are. Okay. That's fair. Enemy mission foiled.
Message has been received.
As Paris. Basilisk. We're going to continue our persuasion. Let's see. Emissary continues to get those construction yards. Let's see. When does these guys get here? Tomorrow. So one day. And then we're going to send them right back to Palanhai. We'll pick up the Lancer frigate and then we'll be good to go.
There is a message from an Imperial fleet indicating it has reached its destination. One of our agents is reporting in.
And the Lancer frigate arrives at Palanhai. That's good news. And our fleet arrives at Palanhai. So now, we actually have another one here that cuts here in 5 days. So we're going to have 2 Lancer frigates we can use. Personnel arrive at Paris. Diplomacy mission. Okay, so we're successful. We still need to keep going. So we had the folks who failed in the Dalamer sector arrive at Paris. So we're going to send them right back out, I think. Maybe what we might do is we might actually try to take out those shields. I don't know if the commandos can do a sabotage mission. Let's find out. Yeah, they can't. Here comes the mocking from the protocol droid. And we'll have Mendo be the decoy. And then it looks like we have some probe droids here, right, that have finished their work. So we're going to send them back out here to do some reconnaissance of these systems. The galaxy is getting a little smaller, and eventually we are going to define the rebel headquarters. That's coming up soon, I think. There aren't that many sectors yet that we haven't started exploring. I mean, really kind of the whole northern half we have started to explore. So that's going pretty well for us. Enemy mission foiled.
Has been received.
Saboteur strike at Emissary. Ooh, that's not good when you look at that right now. Ooh, okay, so they don't have a shield anymore. So we have to stop building this, and we have to build ourselves a shield. And I actually think I might build 2 shields, just to try to prevent that from happening again. We just need to make sure we last 8 days there. But that's very important.
One of our agents
Over Sky. Okay. So they have a lot more at Burchest than I thought they did. So I'm wondering, do we try to take out those shields, or do we look at a different system maybe? Like, do we maybe invade Caridia? Or what about Marist? Marist had all these fleets here, but I don't know if that's still the case. Yeah, I think I'd rather try to get Bucharest because they have the infiltrators being built there. So let's do this. Let's try to do sabotage on the Gen Core. We'll have Ozzel be the decoy. Let's see what we can do.
A manufacturing message has been received.
Orbital shipyard deployed to Generis, or factory planets continue to grow. Vader arrives at Generis. Good. So he's safe out there now. It's a very conservative move, but now I don't have to worry about losing Vader there. So we're going to keep him right where he's at. And tomorrow our fleet arrives at Palin High with the other Lancer frigate.
A manufacturing message has been received.
So we'll put these guys here in the fleet.
There is a message from an Imperial fleet indicating it has reached its destination.
Good stuff. Ah, Sluis Van again. Look at that. Saboteur strike at Commodore. Gosh darn it. It's over here. So now they don't have a shield anymore. Just these pesky rebels are so annoying. So we need to get a shield built over there. Where do I have construction yards? So you're building a shield for yourself. Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna have to wait, I guess.
A manufacturing message has been received.
Oh, good. Okay, so we're successful at Bushrast on the one
of our
shield generators. So now we're going to do a second one to try to knock out the other shield generator.
There is a message from one of your field personnel.
That's going to be a big win if we can take that system. Diplomacy. I'm going to continue there. Let's see.
A manufacturing message has been received.
So they were unsuccessful at Belfron. We have 2 idle construction yards. The Balmara one we can't do anything about because they're in a state of uprising. But for Silas we can. And okay. Oh, didn't want to put you there. I should really leverage that because that's the quick minimize tray is really quite useful, but I haven't used it too much in this series. So where do we need shield generator? This system. Maybe this system's good. Okay, yeah, that system's good. It's so far away, but I'm wondering if I have you do the Commodore one. Ah, it's gonna take forever to get there. Because X-Queen doesn't have one either. Yeah, let's go back and look at this system again. Oh, Caprino? Yeah, you have one. What's on War Tandao? So you actually have capacity for stuff. Wondering if we don't build shipyards on War Tandao. Does that maybe make sense? Let's do that. Let's build shipyards on War Tandao. So we're going to send 4 shipyards there. Alright. Oh, Clev has been killed. Okay, so the guy we had researching new ship design has been killed. That's not good. That really slows us down, actually. So we have a new LNR series research complete. I actually want to look at idle personnel. Where do we have idle personnel? All over the place, my goodness. Oh, okay, so probe droids, that's a little more reasonable. Sluis Van. Ooh, yeah, I forgot, our diplomatic corps has arrived. Mon Calamari. Please join us. We'll treat you much better this time. Obviously the lore around the enslavement of Mon Calamari in the series was quite awful. But the Empire did nothing wrong, of course, in our universe here, so we'll keep going. What do we got here?
A manufacturing message has been received.
Shipyard deployed to Talis. I think they're already building fighters. They are. Okay. That's good. Enemy mission foiled to Duros.
There is a message from one of your field
Garandin
personnel.
is healed. He's at Palin High with the Emperor, I think. Chandrilia got a new shipyard as well. Good, so you're going to keep pumping out Lancer frigates, it looks like. Yes, you are. Good stuff. Hey, look, Lancer frigates deployed at Chandrilia. We're going to have them go to Coruscant.
One of our agents is reporting.
And I saw something here. What was it? Sabotage mission. Okay, so Burkrest, their defenses are now down. We have 2 Lancer frigates. Yeah, let's go and attack again.
A manufacturing
Enemy
message
mission
has been
foiled.
received.
Good stuff.
One of our agents is reporting in.
Personnel arrive at Paris. Generis gets another
There is a
shipyard.
message from one of your field personnel.
Let's look at the new update on 559 is when we have 3 Imperial Star Destroyers done. So 140 days for 3. That's incredible. Paris has a whole bunch of folks here. Maybe we need to pick easier targets. Let's try to take out that. Well, what did I do? You can sort? I didn't know you could sort these. How the hell do you sort them? Drag and drop? Interesting. I never knew you could sort them. Anyways, now we know. I'm having a heck of a time with clicking the right thing here. Let's try to do sabotage mission on the shields at Amwat. It's a little bit easier of a target, I think. We'll await the arrival of our fleet at Burchest.
A manufacturing message has been received.
So I'm just going to simulate. Should be simple enough. We lost all their X-Wings. We lost 2 TIE Fighter squadrons. Ooh, Star Destroyer had damage though. That's not so great. And we're going to bombard the planet. And we'll do it again. Actually, while I'm doing this... Oh, I do have army regiments. Good. Okay. Got one of them. The Mon Calamari regiments are very, very difficult to kill via bombardment. And late game becomes really difficult for you. Ooh, I think I'm just going to actually do diplomacy, I think, because I have the Emperor here. Yeah, we're just going to do diplomacy.
As you wish.
That will be more impactful than trying to conquer the planet, because hopefully it can help start an uprising on Mrist, which will be our next target. And honestly, it's more important that the rebels don't have the planet than us having the planet, because they're building all those infiltrators there. Severin has an idle shipyard, which of course we want to correct. Those are all of our orbital bombardments. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Were they building TIE fighters, I assume? They were. Let's now maybe do more TIE fighters, or we do like a Victory class Star Destroyer. I think I'm gonna do a Star Destroyer. Yeah, let's do that. Good stuff. Personnel arriving over Sky. These guys did fantastic bringing down those shields.
One of our agents is reporting in.
I think what I'm going to do is have them go to Caridia. Probably go to Mrist. Let's find out what's at Mrist. And you know, we're going to be able to do that just by doing the uprising. We'll have Ozzel and Brandy be the decoys. Let's see what they can do there.
A manufacturing
Lancer
message has been received.
frigate arrives at Vagrin. Enemy mission foiled on
There
Ralator.
is a message from an Imperial fleet indicating it has
Destruction
reached
yard
its
idle on
destination.
Paris and Vagrin.
There is a
let's
message
start
from
with
one of your
Vagrin.
field personnel.
So I'm just actually going to leave that frigate there, I think. And I'm going to build more TIE interceptors. So there's that, and then can Paris that construction yard. Wondering if I do another. Let's do a shipyard at Capranero. Take forever, but just we'll be able to produce more TIE fighters that much more quickly if we do that. Let's see here. Fleet arrives at Palanhai, and that's really good because I need the Victory class Star Destroyer to heal, and then we can restock TIE fighters while we're here, which is good news. Enemy mission report. Our mission report, I should say. Vimisari had our one of the two shields deployed. Let's take a look at continuing to scout here.
There's a message from one of your field personnel.
So we're going to do reconnaissance to these planets. There we go. And then we'll do the same thing out here in this sector. Continue the hunt. The hunt not only for the rebel base, but also the hunt for systems that that we can turn into industrial zones, really. That's equally important with these missions. Okay. There's that. See how long it takes the Emperor to be successful here. Rising begins and war turned out. Oh, no, what has happened?
A message from maintenance has been received.
How the hell did I lose 3 planets here?
One of our agents is
okay,
reporting in.
So the rebels obviously have heroes in this sector doing stuff. So we're gonna have our diplomatic corps go back and try to convert back 4 lists, 10 green, etc., etc. Probably do 4 lists and 10 green first because they each have a shield. 7-tier strike. Oh. So when they destroyed the Imperial Army Regiment, it made it look like we abandoned our military presence, which then made them feel like, hey, I can leave the Empire anytime I want, and they did. Okay, so that's what happened there, guys. So it's not necessarily that they've got Luke and Leia running around doing diplomacy. It was a successful, they may still, but they successfully destroyed one of our army regiments, and that caused that to happen. Okay. That's more understandable, I suppose. Really would like updates here in this sector. Here we go. Okay, so
a message from maintenance
capital ships repaired. Sabotage mission failed to Amwat.
There is a message indicating that an Imperial ship has completed all repairs and is now fully operational.
Research, that's fine. Diplomacy.
One of our agents is
We're going to
reporting
continue. 7-tier strike at Ralliter. God, they are always hitting that planet. I need shields there. My goodness. That's not good. That's not good at all. Are they still en route? Do we know what is at Marist? I was hoping to have gotten some intel. It doesn't look like we're going to. In Amwat, where did I see that we had something happen at Amwat? Was that the Dalamar sector? It was. So what happened again? So the mission failed because they don't have the shield generator there anymore. That's a little interesting. I think what we're going to do is we're going to send... Oh boy, I don't know. I think we're going to wait for the diplomacy mission. Let's see what the Emperor can do.
One of our agents is reporting
He is the Emperor, so you'd think that this would be pretty easy for him. Shipyard idle on board Trass. Let's go take a look at that. We need more TIE interceptors. We have a huge fleet of them here. No, we don't. So what were we oh, we were probably building a Lancer frigate. You were. So we have another one now that's en route. That'll be there in 5 days. A lot of enemy missions failing. I like seeing it. It's good. It's good stuff. Mon Calamari joins our cause. Heck yeah.
I have been successful.
Okay, we're gonna continue on Birchrest. He was successful, but it wasn't enough to get them to join us. We're gonna abort our diplomacy mission on Mon Cal. We're gonna send this diplomatic corps right on over to the next system to do diplomacy. We're gonna win the hearts and minds. That's what we're gonna do. Oh. Oh. Okay. Let's go assassinate these guys. That's what I want to do. Yeah. I think so. So we're going to abort this mission to Marist. And then I'm also going to take the folks I have here at Ken Paris when they're done. I'm going to move them to Sluis Van. 439, so we need another 6 days. But I'm going to have to wait till, I think, the next episode for that, guys. That's going to be fun. So what we'll do is now that we have this intel about Bathwui, if we can take out both these guys, that might just be everyone they have capable of doing facility design research. And if they don't have anyone doing facility design research, if we can stop, it's pretty far into the game at this point, but if we can stop them before they've researched things like advanced shipyards, that can give us a huge edge in the late game. So I think this is going to be really good. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching and following along. Questions, comments, or feedback, please toss them in the comments section below. And as always, strategy gamers, hoping you have yourselves an excellent day. Bye now.